But first, fire breaks out at this Upper East Side penthouse where a Chinese billionaire linked to Steve Bannon was arrested. We have live team coverage on the FBI investigation. That is where we're starting this afternoon. I'm Natalie Pascarella.
And I'm David Usher. Yes, at the very least, this raised eyebrows and definitely got the attention of federal agents. The fire breaking out in the penthouse of the Sherry Netherland Hotel, where a controversial Chinese billionaire, Guo Wengui, an associate of Steve Bannon, was arrested for an alleged billion-dollar fraud scheme. And the FBI says that fire started while agents were inside. We've got live team coverage, starting with News 4's Miles Miller, who is live on the Upper East Side. Miles?
That's right, and those fire officials just had wrapped up their work here when the bomb squad arrived just about 20 minutes ago. They are inside that apartment on the 18th floor where that fire broke out just after noon today. Let's go ahead and show you a video now of the fire response. Around 6 this morning, the FBI descended on this hotel near Central Park, arresting that Chinese billionaire on charges he orchestrated a $1 billion fraud scheme. But as those FBI agents began to search his apartment here at this hotel, they noticed smoke coming from a light fixture in the ceiling and called 911. Firefighters had to battle a large fire on the 18th floor penthouse he owns here. Here is the Deputy Assistant Chief Chuck Downey, who explains the very tough operation upstairs.
So about noon today, the fire department received a phone call for fire reported at this address, 781 Fifth Avenue. Our units responded in less than 4 minutes. We encountered heavy fire and smoke on the 18th floor of this structure, which is 37 stories high. Our units quickly stretched hand lines, made searches, and extinguished the fire. We went under control about 1:45.
We went into Dior, and we were standing right there and looked up, and you could see a ton of smoke. And then actually we heard the fire department carried the hoses 27 floors up.
And back here live outside the hotel this afternoon, the fire marshals continue their investigation up on the 18th floor. The chief fire marshal for the FDNY went in to meet with his investigators and the FBI, as well as the bomb squad here. We are told that they are here as a precaution, but we know, again, that fire started in a light fixture here at the hotel. The cause under investigation. It's worth noting that that billionaire had been long gone from this hotel. He was awaiting a judge in federal court this afternoon. We are live outside the hotel here in the Upper East Side. I'm Miles Miller. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Miles, thank you for the latest there from the scene. Chief Investigative Reporter Jonathan Dean's continuing our team coverage now with a closer look at that exiled Chinese billionaire arrested today, John.
Yeah, the FBI says that billion-dollar scheme ripped off more than 5,000 investors, and investigators say he pulled off the scheme to line his own pockets. In addition to that $32 million apartment, part of which went up in flames during today's FBI raid, the feds also searched Guo's Mahwah mansion. The two properties allegedly purchased with stolen investor money. They say Guo also sent millions to his own relatives and an associate, bought himself a $3.5 million Ferrari, and he owned a $37 million yacht. It was on that yacht in August 2020 that the feds boarded and arrested Trump advisor Steve Bannon for his alleged role in a different scheme. Guo fled China around 10 years ago. He is accused of committing fraud schemes there as well. The U.S. Attorney's Office has been freezing some of his assets since September, as the criminal investigation broadened. One example, prosecutors say he opened a cryptocurrency exchange called Himalaya, where he allegedly pilfered some of the $250 million from investors. He also allegedly stole investor money from a media company he was starting. As the FBI moved in this morning, he posted on Twitter about his impending arrest. No statement yet from Guo's attorney. They're appearing in federal court this afternoon on the money laundering and securities fraud related charges. Meanwhile, the investigation into what caused the fire during the FBI search here at the Sherry Netherland Hotel, that investigation continues. Live on the Upper East Side, Jonathan Deanst, News 4 New York.
All right, Jonathan, we know you'll continue to look at it, as well as Miles will continue our live team coverage throughout the night. We'll bring you any urgent updates on this investigation as soon as they happen.